was your road experience at Utah? What did you like about it?
It was great. I like playing on the road, me personally, and just seeing we had a lot of fans there as well. So I think we'll get our first true road game, Missouri State, but we had a lot of fans there, and it was good actually. Atmosphere was great.
How does how do you guys keep yourselves like motivated throughout a season where you guys are undefeated, you're ranked in AP obviously, like what do you guys do internally or as a group to keep the hunger, keep the sharpness, that kind of stuff?
Um, for example, we all came for more than just being ranked 12, and being undefeated 6-0, and we keep talking about that every day at practice on how we have to keep getting better and look at the bigger picture because we still have a lot to get better at and then a lot to accomplish. So, we just try to stay in the moment and say, we got to get better each and every day. And the good thing is we get to learn from it from wins this year.
In terms of so like Coach Pope has talked a little bit about Alex's improvement on defense with as much offensive responsibilities that he has. Like, what is the impact on the rest of the team when you guys see him putting such an emphasis on his own defensive play and actually like improving in areas?
It's great. We all had something this season we came in to, work on. And, Alex has made that one of his staples that he wants us to be great at this year and is that better at defensive end. And, seeing him going out, playing hard on defense, just, he's one of the head of our snakes on our team. So when he's out there throwing his body on the line and guarding, 40 minutes a game, we all want to take part of that. So it's just great to see him out there, doing other things.
How many heads do you have on your snake? He's
Man,
one.
yeah,
How many are
I
there?
would say him. Rich is one of those guys. We miss him out there on the court, but he's still involved in our locker room heavily. Caleb. We just go down the line. A lot of those guys. Without them, we're not a team. So it's just great to see him being the leader he is.
Tijan, you talked about how you were introduced to the rivalry capital T, obviously pretty early with the football game and then playing up in Salt Lake and all that. Have you heard very much about playing UVU and everything? Your coach has a little bit of history with them, obviously. So.
I heard a little bit. I know Coach used to coach there. He actually tried to recruit me there when I was leaving Illinois, and I know they have a couple of guys that transfer out of here. Last year and a couple of years prior. So I know they're gonna, try to give us their best shot. Just like everybody else is, because we have a mark circled every time we play somebody, and so we're just gonna come in. It's gonna be a dogfight for 40 minutes, and it's the toughest game we have present because that's the next game.
When there so like when there are players on two teams that have like either a former coach or former players, like I would imagine that like the chess match in the game is probably more nuanced because you guys kind of know each other either as players or as team systems, things like that. Like how much are you anticipating just kind of like the little things in the game because there's some familiarity there?
Oh, for sure. Connor's been in the system here, and the point guard and all those guys. They know we run. It's not like we switched a whole lot this year. And, we know their game as well. So it's going to be, the little things like we always say in defense, rebounding, taking care of the ball. And, that's going to be the main focus and what we have to be good at.
John, what areas do you feel like you guys can improve defensively?
I would say, we've done a lot of good things, but, just giving guys, one shot and then, starting off better. A lot of games, even at home, we've started off with guys scoring, and we just want to be able to keep the ball in front of us. We've been given straight line drives sometimes, so our help isn't able to get there faster. So just keeping them, out of the paint a little bit more, and then making people to settle for, tough contested twos at the end of the day, and that's what, we want. And, the percentages say if we stick to that, we'll be in pretty good shape.
When you signed with BYU, you were pretty open that this coaching staff didn't mince words with you about your role in the program. Do you feel like it's been greater than you expected? Through 6 games, how do you feel like your fit in this system with Pope and staff has gone so far?
It's been great. coach said, everybody knows when you first recruit him, you're not going to have the ball in your hand 40 minutes. And, it's been great. I've been learning, how to play off the ball, play with the ball. And, they still expect more from me. At the end of the day, they always say I can do more. And, I'm just trying to make the right plays out there offensively and defensively. But, overall I'm satisfied. Winning takes care of everything. And so, I can't complain being number 12 right now, 6-0. And, I've never been ranked this high or anything. And I just, very excited because we're just winning. It takes care of everything.
You mentioned the staff tried to recruit you to UVU. I'm assuming you left Illinois probably the first time?
Yes.
What was their pitch to try to get you over there? Can you remember much about it?
I don't remember exactly, but I know it was Coach Figure again. So he was trying to recruit me. I didn't really pay attention to them that much. I know we talked a little bit, but not too much in depth where it was like a long, deep conversation, so I can't remember off the top.
You were probably pretty set on wanting to go back home.
Yeah, I was looking at a couple different schools, and then Milwaukee was like the guy who recruited me to Illinois was an assistant at Milwaukee, and then, the head coach was in the Big Ten while I was there, so he kind of knew my game, so it just all transpired for me to go to Milwaukee.
Going back home.
Yeah, Milwaukee, yeah.
Are you a Bucks fan?
Oh, yeah. We don't want to talk about how we're playing right now, but Alex is over here like, yeah, Phoenix, we're doing great right now. I'm like, but we're still champs until someone wins again.
Which one has the ring though, right?
Exactly. I'm like, we're still champs right now until somebody else wins. So.
What would you say has been the biggest adjustment learning to be more of an off-ball player?
Just learning when to, make plays for me and myself, and then just knowing my spots on the floor. When I was at Milwaukee, I had the ball a lot, and so, I never really worried about or knew, like, I'm going to have to give it up or, I'm not going to have the ball in my hand this possession. Just trying to find ways to be effective on the court without having the ball in my hand everybody has to, find ways like that. But for me, in my career, I've had the ball in my hand a lot, so I'm just trying to be effective without, having the ball in my hand all the time.
So is that like, are you talking about like off-ball cutting or set
Yes,
screens for guys?
cutting, screens, just hitting shots, catch and shoot. I've been getting a lot more catch and shoot opportunities this year than I have previously just because I used to just shoot a lot off the bounce. So.